6th class kids, welcome to the online classes of science. Today we shall be starting a new chapter, that is garbage in, garbage out. Now my dear students, every day we generate a lot of garbage or waste in our homes, schools, offices, shopping places, factories, hospitals and other public places. We eat fruits like banana, mango and throw their peels and seeds as waste. The cold drink bottles, disposable paper plates and cups all contribute to garbage generation. Now children, you may have seen people throwing off their tickets when they get off from bus. Children, people even spit and urinate at public places and make them dirty. If all these waste piles near your house, lanes of schools, roadsides, etc., then it will damage the beauty of your surroundings. Okay, now think of your school. How ugly it will look if you scatter packed food wrappers, tissue paper, aluminium foil, fruit peels, waste papers, used pens, etc. in the premises. And now, observe the sweeper who every day cleans your school compound and lanes. Children, but it is not the duty of only one person to maintain the cleanliness of the surroundings. We all should contribute to keep our environment clean and garbage free. A dirty surrounding is the storehouse of many diseases causing germs. Now, what is waste? Children, anything which becomes useless after its use is called waste. So we throw this waste in our dustbin. In our everyday life, we generate a variety of waste through our various activities. Some of the waste we throw directly in dustbins and some we keep separately to sell it to kabariwala. For example, newspapers, old books, notebooks, plastic items, glass bottles, jars, broken metal items, etc. Now, types of waste, children. Waste can be classified into two different categories based on their degradation. That is biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. First of all, biodegradable waste. Children, the waste which degrades easily in the environment with the action of microorganisms is called biodegradable waste. The waste like vegetable and fruit peels and their leftovers, fallen leaves, paper, cotton, jute clothes are some examples of biodegradable waste. Children, they do not create environment problems. Now, non-biodegradable waste. Some waste items which cannot be break down or degrade naturally in the environment are called non-biodegradable waste. Since they do not degrade, they accumulate on land and in water. For example, polythene bags, plastics, aluminium cans, glass items, metals are all non-biodegradable waste items. Now children, what is reduce, reuse and recycling of waste? 3R. The generation of waste cannot be stopped immediately. However, we can practice 3R. Reduce, reuse and recycle to manage our waste in our everyday life. Now let us understand how the 3R formula works. How it helps us to manage the waste generation and maintains a healthy environment. Children, first of all, reduce. Reducing waste at a source is a very effective method of waste management. Waste can be reduced by using natural resources wisely and using less than required in order to avoid waste. You can reduce the waste by adopting several useful practices. Number 1. Try not to buy over-packaged products such as plastic wrapped vegetables in polythene trays, etc. Buy in bulk as this gives you more products and less packaging. Now, reduce. My dear students, choose durable items rather than products that will damage immediately. Repair broken items. Make your own gifts and gift wrap instead of always buying new items. Print using both sides of the paper. Carry your cloth bag while shopping. Make a compost pit in your kitchen garden. Now last star is reuse. You can reuse some items for more than one purpose instead of throwing them away. Some examples of reusing the waste items are: reuse the cardboard boxes, jars, and scrap paper for other purposes. Always buy reusable containers. Reuse a product as many times as possible. If you have no further use for it, find someone who needs it. Donate your unwanted gifts, clothes, furniture, toy, and books to the needy people. Discourage the use of disposable cups, plates, and glasses. Now, recycling, children. The process of collecting waste items that can be used to make new products and can be resold and used again is called recycling. The waste like glasses, plastic bags, paper, metals, computers, and aluminium cans should be used for recycling and making new products out of them. So, my dear students, recycling is helpful to manage these waste items. There are many benefits of recycling. These are: it helps to conserve natural resources, it saves energy because less energy is used to manufacture new items, it can give employment to many people, it saves the use of landfilling. Now, how to deal with the waste? This topic we will cover in our next session. Till then, thank you. Bye bye.